Welcome back to the Jets franchise rebuild. In the last episode, we kicked off this season in a loss to Denver 21-20, obviously looking to rebound today. But we do have some injury concerns here. First off, our backup center is injured, so if our starter goes down, really don't know how well we're going to do, and our starting left tackle Bernard Raymond is injured, so it looks like Jones is going to get the start over there, but we do get wide receiver Brendan Rice in the lineup, so he will make his official debut. And then there was one more story to go over, and that is that during weekly training, we got a dev trade upgrade to tight end Brock Bowers, so he is now a superstar X Factor. Now it still shows that we don't know his dev trait. He needs to play another 60 snaps. Hopefully we can get that done today, no guarantees though. But you can see here in the progression history, he does have that dev trait increase. Well, against Indianapolis, we will apparently get to play our former quarterback in Zach Wilson, who won the starting job over Anthony Richardson, who is listed as a QB of the future / a future starter, and Wilson is also listed as a future starter, but we'll get to see a 72 overall Zach Wilson. At running back is an 87 overall in Jonathan Taylor, wide receiver is an 85 in Michael Pittman, an 80 in Josh Downs, and a 75 in Alec Pierce. At tight end is Tyler Conklin at 79 overall, also part of that trade that sent Zach Wilson to Indianapolis. At left tackle, they have a 78 overall. Left guard's a 90. Center is a 56 overall because their center Ryan Kelly is injured. Right guard's a 75 and right tackle is an 84. Now over on defense, we will be lining up against a 78 overall in Kwity Paye. At right end's a 65 overall, another injury on their team. Defensive tackle is an 85 overall in DeForest Buckner. At outside linebacker, they have an 86. At middle linebacker is a 78. Right outside linebacker is a 73. At corner, it's an 88 overall in Kenny Moore. At free safety, it's an 84 in Micah Hyde. And then at strong safety, it's a 78 in Julian Blackmon. The Jets will get the ball first, so we will get to see quarterback Aaron Rodgers, who unfortunately could not do enough to win the game last week. He had 300 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Rodgers will take the snap and looks to pass a quick throw over the middle, caught by Brock Bowers, who will break one tackle and end up with a 5-yard play. Now we line up on a 2nd and 5. He's back in shotgun again. Now Blake Corum is lined up at running back, but Rodgers will look to pass again. Going deep downfield, he's got his man, and that is caught by Curtis Samuel down to the 41. Now a 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Rodgers will take the snap and looks to pass. Rolling to the outside. He fires this one downfield to absolutely nobody. It's a 2nd down. Are we going to run the ball at all today, Aaron? 2nd and 10. From the 41-yard line, Rodgers will look to pass again, going to the outside and missing his man, and that looked like it was a pretty unnecessary hit. I don't think anyone touched that ball, but now it sets up a 3rd and 10. Rodgers will come out as the only one in the backfield. He is going to audible this play a little bit, though. Now Blake Corum will line up back there with him. He will once again look to pass. Rodgers going deep downfield here, and he overthrows a man, and now we will punt it away. Luckily, our punter would down them at their own 3-yard line, so that is where Zach Wilson will take over. He takes the snap, hands off up the middle to Jonathan Taylor, who has a huge lane and the 1st down, breaking a tackle and finally brought down. But there is a flag down on the play, and it's going to be holding against the Colts. That makes it a 1st and 9 now at the 4-yard line. Wilson back in shotgun. They're going to go back to Jonathan Taylor to the outside, and he will fight his way forward for an 8-yard run to set up a 2nd and 2. I'm apparently bad at math. It was 1st and 9, now 2nd and 2, so that was only a 7-yard run. But now from the 11-yard line, it's a fake to Jonathan Taylor. Now Zach Wilson going to unload this deep downfield. He's got a man all the way to the 40-yard line. It is Alec Pierce. We cannot allow Zach Wilson to torch this defense today. 1st and 10 from the 40. And they'll give it to Jonathan Taylor to the outside. He'll get met and brought down for just a 3-yard carry this time. Now a 2nd and 7. Wilson back in shotgun. That's going to be a false start on Indy. That moves them back to face a 2nd and 12 from the 39-yard line. Out of a 5-wide set, a quick throw is going to fall incomplete. I believe intended for Conklin, but it sets up a 3rd down. That brings up a 3rd and 12 now at their own 39-yard line. Wilson out of shotgun will look to pass. He's going to fire this one downfield, and that one's going to be incomplete, and they will punt it away. We get to take over at our own 29-yard line. On the last drive, we threw the ball 5 times and then punted it away. Can we finally run the ball? Handoff to Breece Hall, and that's what's going to happen when we first run the ball. A loss of 1. Now a 2nd and 11. Rodgers back in a pistol set. Hall is still lined up at running back here. He will take the snap, and this time looks to pass, going downfield. He's got a man, and that's Garrett Wilson into Indianapolis territory all the way down to the 45. 1st and 10. Rodgers back in shotgun again, and that's going to be a false start on the Jets this time. Now a 1st and 15 from about the 50-yard line. It's going to be a handoff, but that looked ugly as hell, and it's going to result in no gain. Now a 2nd and 15. Rodgers back in shotgun with a 5-wide set. Will drop back to pass. He's going to fire this one deep down the sideline and misses a wide open Brendan Rice. That brings up a 3rd and 15. Another 5-wide set for Rodgers. He will take the snap and look to pass one more time. He steps up in the pocket now, firing this one down the sideline. He's got his man. That's Brock Bowers to the... Never mind, they rule it incomplete. I thought he had it. Let's see how the defense deals with Zach Wilson this time. 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Wilson will take the snap from shotgun. He's going to be under pressure from Jermaine Johnson. Throws on the run, and that should have been intercepted. Who dropped that? That was Malik Harrison, one of our outside linebackers that could not make that catch. Now a 2nd and 10. Wilson will drop back to pass again. He's going to fire to the outside, caught by Taylor, and he is brought down for a short gain to set up a 3rd and 7. He will take the snap, trying to avoid the 3 and out. He throws to the outside. That's caught by Pittman for the 1st down. Now from the 32-yard line, they have a new set of downs. He comes back in shotgun again. Wilson will take the snap, rolling to the outside under pressure. He's getting sacked on the play that time by Quinnen Williams. That now sets up a 2nd and 20 for the Colts here. Wilson once again will look to pass. Rolling to the outside, throwing this one downfield. That'll be caught, and he steps out of bounds for just a 4-yard play. That brings up a 3rd and 16 now at the 26-yard line. Can we get them off the field this time? Wilson will drop back to pass. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Taylor, who cuts upfield. Will juke out one man, but we force him down to set up a 4th and 9. We will come out to start our next drive at our own 32-yard line. Rodgers is lined up under center. Breece Hall is lined up at running back. Still scoreless in this game. Handoff to Breece Hall to the outside. He'll break one tackle, but not get much on the play. Ultimately a 2-yard gain, but there is an injury to Indianapolis. Now a 2nd and 8. Rodgers back in shotgun. Hall is the running back, but Rodgers with a quick throw to the outside, caught by Breece Hall, and he will get met and brought down to set up a 3rd and 5. A possible 3 and out here for the Jets, and a 5-wide set. Rodgers will take the snap. He's under pressure, and he's going to get sacked on the play all the way back to the 31, and we will punt it back to the Jets. I'm like 99% sure I just said we punt it back to the Jets. Obviously, we punt it back to the Colts, but now on 3rd and 2 with a read option, Zach Wilson is blown up, and now they have another 3 and out, and they will punt it away. We jump ahead in the Jets drive to the start of the 2nd quarter. It's a 2nd and 8 from the Colts 32. Rodgers looking to pass. Will throw to the outside, caught by Brock Bowers, who steps out of bounds to bring up a 3rd and 3. Rodgers comes out in shotgun, trying to avoid a field goal try. He will take the snap. A quick throw downfield. That was going to be caught by Bowers all the way down to the 6-yard line. That sets up a 1st and goal now for the Jets. Rodgers lines up under center. Breece Hall is the running back. He will drop back to pass. A quick throw and a quick catch from Brendan Rice. He has his first career reception and is for a touchdown. On the Colts' next drive, they face a 3rd and 1 at their own 34-yard line, but that's going to make it a 3rd and 6 because of a false start. I believe that's already the 3rd false start we have seen in this game between both teams. Now on 3rd down, he'll drop back to pass, and a lob down the sideline will be deflected away, and they will punt it back to New York. The Jets, however, are facing a possible 3 and out of their own from their own 5-yard line. Rodgers is back in a pistol set. He will drop back to pass, firing over the middle to a wide open man, and that is going to be caught by Curtis Samuel to the 28, but now Curtis Samuel is injured. I imagine Sterling Shepard will fill in for him on 1st and 10. A quick throw caught by Brendan Rice. He's got a 10-yard gain to set up a 2nd and inches. Back in shotgun again, Blake Corum is lined up at running back from the 38. A quick throw to the outside, caught by our tight end Brock Bowers, and he's got the 1st down to the 42. Rodgers is getting Bowers pretty well involved today. That's already his 5th reception. Now a 1st and 10. He lines up under center. Breece Hall is back in at running back, and that's where we go with it. To the outside. Hall will cut back in. He ends up with a 1st down run, spins on a defender, and is brought down to the Colts' 43-yard line. A new set of downs now. Back in shotgun. Rodgers will look to pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Corum. He will break one tackle, get by another man. He has the 1st down and is shoved out of the 26-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 yet again. They come out with a 5-wide set. Rodgers will drop back to pass. He's going towards the end zone. That one will be incomplete. Intended that one for Blake Corum, but he's only 5'8". You got to put that a little bit lower, Aaron. It leads to a 2nd and 10. He comes out once again with a 5-wide set. No one in the backfield with him. Rodgers will take the snap and look to pass. He's going to step up, and Aaron Rodgers is going to run for about a 6-yard gain. Now a 3rd and 4. At the 21-yard line, Rodgers is back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and look to pass. He's going to step up and run again, and he has the first down, but he fumbles the ball. Why didn't you slide? And the Colts will take over at the 20-yard line. However, just a couple plays after the fumble, it is now a 3rd and 4, a possible 3-and-out. Wilson will take the snap. He's going to be under pressure, goes over the middle, and that bounces off the helmet of number 36, which is going to be Byron Jones. So, following the Colts 3-and-out, now the Jets have a possible 3-and-out. It's a 3rd and 5 from our own 21. Rodgers will take the snap. He's throwing this one down the sideline, and that one will be caught by Bowers. He made sure to get 2 feet in that time. First down, Jets. 1st and 10. Rodgers lines up under center. He will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside, and that's just off the fingertips of Garrett Wilson. That brings up a 2nd and 10 with 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Rodgers out of shotgun. A quick throw will be caught by Brendan Rice, and that's going to be a gain of about 4 yards. Now a 3rd and 6. Rodgers back in shotgun. Breece Hall is the running back. He will drop back to pass. Going down the sideline, that's caught by Bowers, who's got another first down for the Jets. This one to the Colts 40-yard line. Brock Bowers already has 7 catches for 94 yards in today's game. Now on 1st and 10, we'll give this one to Breece Hall to the outside, following the blocks, and he will end up with about a 5-yard run. Rodgers lines up under center. They're going to go back to Breece Hall again. He goes to the outside. He has the first down, breaks 1 tackle, and will get brought down to the 27, but we get a new set of downs out of it. This should be the final play before the 2-minute warning. It's a 1st and 10. Rodgers out of a 5-wide set. He's going to step up. Please slide this time, and he will for a 5-yard gain right at the 2-minute mark. Now a 2nd and 5 from the 21. Rodgers is back in shotgun. Corum is the running back, but a quick throw over the middle will be caught. I believe that's Brendan Rice again, and it sets up a 3rd and inches. They come back in shotgun for the 3rd down. 1:35 to play here in the first half. Blake Corum is lined up at running back. Rodgers is taking a while to snap this ball. Apparently going to let the clock run down. He finally takes the snap, but he finds Brendan Rice with a quick route over the middle for the first down all the way to the 7. Now a 1st and goal with 50 seconds to go here in the half. Rodgers back in shotgun. Corum is still lined up at running back. He'll take the snap. A quick throw over the middle is going to be caught, and that is going to be Sterling Shepard down to the 1-yard line. It sets up a 2nd and goal now. We come out in a goal line set. We give it to Taysom Hill, who dives into the end zone for his first official touchdown as a Jet. The Colts would get the ball first to start this half and now face a 3rd and 12 and another possible 3-and-out. Wilson out of shotgun, a screen to the outside, caught by Jonathan Taylor, who's getting upfield, and he'll get close to the marker. They give him the first down. How in the hell do we let them convert that? Wilson obviously looking to put his team back in this game. He'll take the snap, a quick throw to the outside is going to be caught for another first down. Sorry if my voice sounded weird on the last couple plays. Now a 1st and 10. With a 5-wide set, Wilson will take the snap, dropping back to pass under pressure, and he's getting sacked on the play by Michael Carter for a loss of 8. An incomplete pass on the next play brings up a 3rd and 18. Wilson is back in shotgun. Will it be another screen pass? He'll take the snap, not looking like a screen. He's going deep downfield, and that one will be deflected away by Michael Carter. He was able to come up with a sack and the deflection to end that drive. Now a 3rd and 3 on the Jets' next drive. A quick throw over the middle is going to be caught by Brendan Rice. They are not guarding that at all. Just a 2-yard run from Breece Hall on the next play brings up a 2nd and 8. Now the 44-yard line. In a pistol set, Rodgers will take the snap. He's going to fire this one downfield, and that one's going to fall incomplete, trying to fit that one into Garrett Wilson. Now a 3rd and 8. Rodgers is back in shotgun again. From the 44-yard line, looking to keep the drive alive. He's going to throw this one downfield and had a wide open Sterling Shepard, but could not hit him. It really seems like Rodgers is missing a lot of those throws. The defense would then force a 3-and-out in simulation, but now the Jets face a 3rd and 2 on their next drive. A quick throw to the outside will be caught by Brendan Rice for yet another first down. Rice has 7 catches for 44 yards. He is not getting a lot of yards today, but he is getting a lot of receptions, but that's going to be a false start. A 3-yard run on the next play will bring up a 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers back in pistol. Will drop back to pass. Going downfield, and this time he'll find his man. And I can't even tell who that is. It is Brendan Rice. Probably his biggest reception of the day. Just a 4-yard run from Breece Hall brings up a 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers looking to go downfield. He's going to step up and take off again. He's got the first down and will slide down to the 21-yard line. A new set of downs. This might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Rodgers from under center. It's a toss play out to Breece Hall. He gets to the edge. Hall has a solid run here and will get brought down for a 7-yard play, and that should take us to the final quarter of this game. Looking to extend our lead here. A 2nd and 3 now. From the 14, Rodgers will drop back to pass. He throws this one to the outside. That was deflected away from Brendan Rice. That would have been his second touchdown today. Now a 3rd and 3. Rodgers lines up under center. Breece Hall is still the running back. And we give it to Hall, who goes to the outside, and Breece Hall will keep this drive alive down to the 8-yard line. We would give the ball back to Breece Hall on the next play, and it brings up a 2nd and goal from the 7. Now Rodgers out of shotgun. Will drop back to pass. Looking to go to the end zone. Throws to the outside. Caught by Blake Corum, and that sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Rodgers comes out in shotgun on 3rd and goal. From the 1-yard line, a quick throw, and he misses everybody. That sets up a 4th and goal. Now, will we kick a field goal or go for it? Rodgers wants to go for it, so that's what we're doing. 4th and goal from just outside the 1-yard line. Rodgers will take the step, handoff to Breece Hall, who goes up the middle, but he gets stuffed, and we end up with no points on the drive. The Colts, with 10:25 to go, come out with a handoff to Jonathan Taylor, who is met and brought down for a 3-yard gain. The Colts really need a touchdown on this drive to stay in this game. Zach Wilson now back in a pistol set. Will take the snap. They go back to Jonathan Taylor, who goes to the outside. He's breaking tackles and will finally get brought down, and that sets up a 3rd and 3. Is Wilson finally going to throw the ball on this drive from his own 9-yard line out of shotgun? It's going to be a read option to the outside, but he gets chased down by Jordan Whitehead for no gain. And down by 14, I get not going for it because they are their own 9-yard line, but you would definitely had to have considered it at this point in the game. But the punt will go down to the 44. Can we ice the game away on this drive? A field goal probably would have done it on the last drive. 1st and 10. From the 44, we send Taysom Hill in motion. Now it's a handoff to Breece Hall to the outside, and Hall is going to get brought down for just a 2-yard carry to start this drive. Now on a 2nd and 8, Rodgers back in shotgun. We hand off to Blake Corum. Corum to the outside, makes one man miss, and will set up a 3rd and inches now for New York. You know, I have auto subs turned on. Corum is also listed as our 3rd down back. He's just not getting a lot of carries. On 3rd and inches, we give it to Breece Hall, who has the 1st down and will fight his way forward down to about the 41-yard line of Indianapolis. A 2nd and 7 now from the 38. Rodgers lines up under center. It's a handoff to Breece Hall, who goes up the middle. He has some running room and the 1st down, and Breece Hall all the way down to the 22-yard line, and it puts him at 100 yards today. Now Corum checks into the game, but Rodgers will look to pass. He's going to be under pressure. Rodgers will throw this one downfield to the end zone, and that is going to be caught by Brendan Rice. Touchdown, Jets. That is number 2 for the rookie today. The Colts have managed to drive down to the 17-yard line of the Jets, looking to avoid a shutout. Wilson will drop back to pass, fires over the middle, and he finds his man to set up a 1st and goal from the 5. Now they're running a no-huddle offense. Wilson back in shotgun. Jonathan Taylor is the running back. He will take the snap, once again looking for a quick pass to the end zone, and they will not get shut out today as they finally find the end zone. Well, the Colts would go for an onside kick. We would recover, but we couldn't run down all of the clock. Now on a 4th and 8, we have to kick a field goal here. The kick is away, and it will be good, making it 24-7. And that would be your final score today. We get our first win on the season. Aaron Rodgers looked pretty solid today. Brendan Rice looked amazing, and Brock Bowers also looked pretty damn good. The final stats for Aaron Rodgers, he goes 27 for 39, 315 yards and 2 touchdowns. On the ground, Breece Hall ran for 103 yards. Receiving, Brendan Rice, 9 catches, 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brock Bowers, 8 for 106, did not find the end zone, but this was definitely a showcase for the rookies today, apparently. Over on defense, CJ Mosley leads the team in tackles. We got 1.5 sacks from Quinnen Williams and a half of one from Michael Carter. I don't really know why Carter was only credited with a half of one. Williams was like behind him and I guess got an animation to shove the quarterback, but really didn't do anything. But we got no interceptions today. And now the former Jet in Zach Wilson goes 18 for 31, 168 and a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor only carried the ball 8 times today, only got 3.3 yards a carry, and receiving, really no one did anything. Well, following getting our first win on the season, now we have our first home game of the year when we get to host the 0-2 San Francisco 49ers, but that will be in the next episode.